everyone? Zeddy here again today with a brand new video and kind of a haircut. I think this counts as a haircut. It's shorter, a little less crazy than what we had going on here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. We had 2 more cards revealed. There's 1 more later today, but I want to save that for its own video because I want to give a channel update with that as well, because, well, there's going to be some dead time between today and April 5th where the final reveal and the core set and all that stuff will be launched. I'll give you guys an update on what you can expect from the channel. I got some big changes planned. I think you guys will like it, and we'll talk about that. And of course, enter the giveaway as always that we got going on with 2 mega bundles, 2 regular pre-orders. If we hit 45,000 subscribers, we are going to bump it up to 3 mega bundles. We're almost at 44.4. Keep in that sub button. It's climbing, and we get there by April 5th. You guys get more money out of my pocket. And also one little tidbit, I'll go really quickly before the last card, because I know there's a lot of Duels enthusiasts out there. Basically, it's been confirmed by the devs that Big Vandar, Druid, and all that, like, basically, Scepter of Summoning and Flame Waves will be both being nerfed. It's confirmed by T-Brack, A-Test, Bayrak, that they will both be night soon. So if you're a Duels enthusiast, you can look forward to that balance change. I think the Flame Waves already was confirmed by Regis in his video, but the Big Druid stuff is good to hear. Anyways, first new card that we're going to talk about is a pretty legitimately good Mech Mage card. It is Trench Surveyor, 2 mana, 3/2 rare Mech for Mage that has Battlecry, Dredge. If it's a Mech, draw it. So again, if you're not aware of what Dredge is, it's the new mechanic of the expansion where you discover, you see the bottom 3 cards in your deck and you pull 1 to the top of your deck. So whatever's at the bottom, if you're Mark, it's your pivotal combo piece, you can pull it to the top. However, if you see the bottom 3 cards of your deck and one happens to be a Mech, not only will you pull it to the top, you will draw the card. And that's very powerful. 2 mana, 3/2 premium stats, Mech Tribe, and draw a card, which is likely going to be synergistic with this card because it will be a fellow Mech is very good. You don't have to run a deck exclusively of Mechs. As long as it's like 1 and 3 to hit it, you're probably likely to see one in your bottom 3. So if you're going to play Mech Mage, you're going to play Trench Surveyor. It's early game play that draws a card. Like we have seen, Novice Engineer back in the day, 2 mana, 1/1, draw a card. Now we have 2 mana, 3/2 Mech, draw another Mech. Possibly. You might whiff, but at the worst, you know what your next draw is. That can be good. Dredge in itself isn't bad at all. And you can also, pull something important to the top that might be stuck there. Maybe it's a more card draw. Maybe it's a burn spell, whatever. Really solid card, will be a staple in whatever Mech decks there are going to be. We've already seen that the 3 mana card that deals random damage for every Mech you played works well with this. You got the this can tutor out your Colossal. Get your Colossal minion in Mage, which is also a Mech. So really good card. Again, we're gonna have to see more of what's in the core set, what cheap Mechs are available, how viable Mech Mage will be. But again, if it is viable, this card will be a part of it. So for that reason, and I feel like, whenever they force an archetype, they usually make it playable. Not always. We've seen archetypes not be playable. Looking at like Delete Warlock, and then they made the Demon Seed, and oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 in Standard, because I do think it'll see play in those decks. But again, it's the asterisk of, is there enough Mech support? And as we've seen right now, we have no idea, but we're basing this off information now. And in Wild, where you have the Mech Warper, Galvanizer, and all these really good cheap Mechs that can discount other Mechs, and maybe Mimetron's going to make a big comeback, or actually be a relevant card ever. It's never really been relevant. There was like Open the Waygate, Mimeron. If you're not aware of what Mimeron is, it's like this 4/5 legendary minion that if you have like 3 other Mechs on the board, or 3 Mechs on the board at the end of your turn, you get like this mega Wind Fury charge Mech. Maybe Trench Surveyor tutors that out and you do some shenanigans and get that. Probably won't work out, but I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 in Wild, because if Mech Mage does make a comeback, this card will be really good in it. It'll often be 1 mana or 0 mana, draw a card, get a 3/2, because of cards like Mech Warper, like Galvanizer, that discount other Mechs. It's a very powerful effect, so look out for this card. Could be really, really good for Mech Mage. And now, we're gonna take a look at the card that looks kind of like, uh-oh. It looks like, oh no, Jade Idol kind of back in Hearthstone? Kind of. We have Bottom Feeder. This is a 1 mana, 1/3 Druid Beast. It is an epic card. Death Rattle. Add a Bottom Feeder to your bottom of your deck with a permanent +2/+2. This will also have the same death rattle because it's a bottom feeder. It's not a different card. You will be able to effectively go infinite. You will never run out of cards if this never gets silenced or transformed. It's important to note, though, it goes to the bottom of your deck, so you have to dredge it out if you want to cycle it going and getting all that. But, you know, you have Guff. You can go Guff and keep drawing bottom feeders in the late game, and they don't have taunt, they don't have rush, they don't do anything, and it kind of is reminiscent of Jade Idol. Is this good in 2022 Hearthstone? Jade Idol sucks in Wild. It really does. It's been bad for a very long time because Jade Golems take a long time to ramp up, and they don't do anything when you play them. This doesn't take as long to ramp up because you're getting +2/+2. It's interactable, unlike a Jade Idol, unless you were playing Skulking Geist, where if you silence it, it's gone, unless you have like some res effect like in Wild, like a Witching Hour or something. And that's it. Again, it doesn't have taunt, it doesn't have anything like that. It just has +2/+2. So is this a good card? Is there going to be the bottom feeder archetype where, again, you just get Guff going and you just cycle bottom feeder into bottom? I don't think so. I just don't know what this is doing. Its stats, it's really slow. It takes a while to get going. Again, like I said, it's not proactive. Unless there's more support for this that I'm not aware of or not thinking of, I don't see this as a playable card. It's a throwback, it's infinite value, but this is like the way they probably should have done Jade Idol in the first place. Honestly, it's you know, it is what it is. And at the same time, if you're running two of these, I would think that each copy is going to ramp differently too, right? Because the one that goes to the bottom of your deck is a +2/+2, but the other one you have won't. So really, I don't know. It's an interesting throwback. I don't think it's that good a card. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5 in standard, probably a 2 out of 5 in Wild. It's reminiscent, I guess, of also like Astral Tiger, I think it was called. That was a neutral epic. I don't believe that was a Druid card, but I only saw it played Druid with like the Undertaker, where it was like 4 mana 3/5, and you would just keep putting it into your deck. Or a Malorn, where that would just shuffle into your deck. It wouldn't buff up or anything, it wouldn't scale, but those mechanics have rarely actually seen play outside of Jade Idol, and even then it was with the incredible support to go with it. And yeah, if you're scared of Jade Idol returning and Control being dead, there are a million other things killing Control right now, and something you can silence I don't think really counts. And they just introduced that 3 mana Mass Dispel card too in the game, the same as expansion as Bottom Feeder, which is going to be pretty sad for bottom feeder decks. So I think the only thing that will be bottom fed is the win rate on this card. So yeah, 2 out of 5 in standard, 1 out of 5 in Wild, and watch me be horribly wrong. And bottom feeder is like ridiculous, and they got a big skulking feeder where it destroys all 1-cost minions that didn't start in your deck. Something like that. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, overall, those are the last 2 cards for now. There'll be one more reveal, like I said, and then we'll give you guys a channel update, and we'll get a bit of a break from my non-stop card reviews. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.